The Siberian Husky, known for its striking wolf-like appearance and energetic personality, has earned a reputation as one of the most captivating and independent dog breeds. Their friendly and playful demeanor, coupled with their intelligence and strength, has made them a popular choice for dog lovers. However, despite these remarkable qualities, Huskies are notoriously stubborn and can present significant challenges in training. Their independent nature, combined with a high level of intelligence, makes them less inclined to follow commands unless they see clear benefits. While other breeds might be eager to please their owners or respond well to traditional training methods, Huskies often need a more specialized and patient approach. Understanding the causes of a Husky's stubbornness, the impact it has on training, and how to navigate these challenges is essential for successful training and building a harmonious relationship between owner and dog. One of the most significant factors that contribute to a Husky's stubbornness is its independent nature. Unlike many other breeds that have been bred for companionship and close collaboration with humans, Huskies were originally bred as sled dogs in harsh environments. Their primary task was to pull sleds for long distances in freezing temperatures, often working in packs. This type of work required Huskies to be strong-willed, self-sufficient, and able to think for themselves. As sled dogs, they were expected to work independently and make decisions on the fly without constant supervision from their handlers. This independence has been passed down through generations, making Huskies less inclined to simply follow commands or act obediently for the sake of pleasing their owners. When it comes to training, a Husky's mindset is often that it will do what it feels is necessary or beneficial, rather than follow orders out of sheer compliance. In addition to their independence, Huskies are highly intelligent, and this intelligence can be both a blessing and a curse when it comes to training. Huskies are capable of learning complex tasks quickly, and they often figure out how to solve problems or manipulate their environment. However, their intelligence also means that they are more likely to test boundaries or resist commands that don't seem immediately relevant to them. For example, a Husky may learn how to open doors, escape from yards, or manipulate people to get what it wants. This ability to problem solve can make training frustrating, as the dog might decide to ignore commands if they aren't particularly rewarding, or if the dog doesn't find them interesting enough. While some breeds are eager to follow commands for the sake of pleasing their owners, a Husky is more likely to question the purpose of the command and act accordingly. This level of autonomy and critical thinking can make it challenging to maintain control over the dog during training sessions. Another contributing factor to a Husky's stubbornness is the breed's high energy levels. Huskies were bred to pull sleds for long distances, which required them to have incredible stamina and endurance. In a domestic setting, this high energy can become a double-edged sword. On one hand, Huskies are capable of performing tasks that require focus and discipline when they are engaged. But if they are not given enough exercise or stimulation, their energy can manifest in undesirable behaviors. Huskies need at least 1 to 2 hours of vigorous exercise every day to maintain their mental and physical health. When they are not adequately exercised, they may become restless, hyperactive, and increasingly resistant to training. Their high energy levels can make them prone to distraction, and they may lose focus during training sessions, making it difficult for owners to establish effective training routines. For instance, if a Husky has not been given the necessary exercise, it might simply ignore the trainer's commands in favor of seeking an outlet for its boundless energy, whether that be chewing, digging, or running around the house. Huskies also have a strong prey drive, a trait that was bred into them to help them chase and catch prey during their working days as sled dogs. This drive can make them incredibly focused and single-minded, but it can also make them prone to ignoring commands when there are distractions, such as small animals or even moving objects. This intense focus on prey-related stimuli can make it difficult for owners to get their Husky's attention during training, especially if the dog is more interested in chasing a squirrel or a bird. Huskies' tendency to get fixated on their instincts, such as chasing or hunting, can interfere with obedience training, making it more challenging to train them in environments where distractions are present. Even the best-trained Husky may lose focus if it sees a rabbit or another small animal, as the prey drive will override commands like sit or stay. This behavior, while natural, can be incredibly frustrating for owners who are trying to get their Husky to focus on training and follow commands. The Husky's stubbornness is also compounded by the breed's tendency to test limits. Huskies are known to be strong-willed and independent, which means they are more likely to challenge authority, especially if they sense that their handler is not confident or consistent. A husky might ignore commands or display disobedient behavior when it perceives an opportunity to take charge. This is especially common with owners who are not experienced with strong-willed breeds. Huskies will often test their owners to see how far they can push the boundaries, and without a firm, confident leader, they may learn to take control of situations and disregard commands. This can lead to an inconsistent relationship, where the husky only listens when it wants to, making training an uphill battle. For owners to effectively train a husky, it is important to establish clear boundaries and consistently reinforce the dog's understanding of those boundaries. However, this takes time and patience, and many first-time dog owners may not be prepared to handle a breed that is known for its challenging temperament. The breed's aloof nature can also add to the difficulty in training huskies. While they are not aggressive, huskies are often described as being somewhat distant or aloof with their owners. They are independent dogs that may not feel the same emotional bond or attachment that other breeds, such as golden retrievers or Labrador retrievers, do with their owners. This aloofness means that huskies are less likely to perform tasks simply to please their owner, and they are more inclined to do things on their terms. Many dogs are eager to please their owners, but a husky often has a more "what's in it for me" attitude. This can make training less about a desire to please and more about the husky finding a personal reward in the task. Training a husky is therefore more about engaging its mind, providing clear expectations, and rewarding behaviors that align with the dog's instincts. Since huskies are not as motivated by affection or attention as some other breeds, positive reinforcement is crucial in training, and this often requires more patience and consistency from the owner. Consistency in training is essential when working with a husky, as they thrive on routines and predictability. If training sessions are inconsistent or lack structure, a husky is likely to lose interest or become confused. Because huskies are so independent, they may not immediately understand the benefits of following commands or responding to their owner's requests. For example, if an owner allows the husky to ignore a command one day but enforces it the next, the dog may become unsure of the rules and stop listening altogether. Huskies require a clear, consistent approach where commands are enforced every time and the dog is rewarded for compliance. Without this structure, huskies are more likely to disengage or become stubborn. Setting up a structured training routine where commands are consistently reinforced is crucial for success with a husky. Another challenge with training huskies is the fact that they can become bored with repetitive tasks. Huskies are highly intelligent and have a strong desire to be mentally stimulated. If a husky feels that the training exercises are too easy or repetitive, it may lose interest and refuse to participate. Unlike other breeds that may be satisfied with simple obedience drills, huskies require more engaging and challenging tasks to keep them motivated. To prevent a husky from becoming bored with training, owners must introduce variety into their sessions, keeping the exercises interesting and mentally stimulating. Providing activities that engage the dog's mind, such as puzzle toys, scent detection exercises, or obedience training that includes a variety of commands, can help keep the husky focused and excited to participate. Without these challenges, the husky will quickly disengage and may become stubborn or resistant to further training. Finally, the husky's strong prey drive, high energy levels, and independent nature make them a breed that requires significant time and effort to train. Owners must be prepared to dedicate themselves to providing the husky with the physical and mental exercise it needs, along with consistent training to manage its stubbornness. Without adequate stimulation, both physical and mental, the husky will likely become bored, destructive, and more difficult to manage. Training a husky requires patience, perseverance, and the ability to recognize when the dog is becoming distracted or disengaged. While their stubbornness can be frustrating, with the right approach and consistent effort, huskies are capable of learning complex tasks and can be excellent companions. In conclusion, the Siberian Husky's stubbornness presents significant challenges for training, but it is important to remember that this stubbornness is rooted in the breed's independent nature, intelligence, and strong prey drive. Huskies were originally bred to work independently in harsh conditions, and these traits have carried over into their behavior as domesticated pets. While they can be difficult to train, huskies are highly intelligent dogs that can learn a wide range of tasks when properly motivated. The key to successful training lies in providing clear, consistent boundaries, keeping training sessions engaging and mentally stimulating, and being patient and persistent with the dog. With the right approach, a husky can be trained to be obedient and well-behaved, but it requires a committed, knowledgeable handler who understands the breed's unique challenges.